Alrighty, we're on Reddit today and we have a post by Wizard of E-commerce. This guy is very active on the Facebook ads community. So we're gonna see what he has to say because he's gonna share 3 common mistakes he's seen after auditing 40 ad accounts in the last 3 months. Hey Redditors, in the past months I have created several posts about ad account audits, which have gotten me more requests for audits. Unfortunately, I cannot create a post about every single one, so I decided to create this post about the most common mistakes that I have seen among the audited accounts. These mistakes will be in random order, so if it's the first, it does not mean this is the biggest mistake. So pretty much there is no sequential order, a little bit random. Hopefully this post will help readers spot some of their mistakes and correct them. Let's get started with let's get started. He says ad account structure all over the place, and this is the first mistake people make. I think he laid out 5 mistakes, so we're gonna go over them. A lot of people tend to overcomplicate Facebook ads, and this is something I also experience. The ad account structure does not impact the ad performance, but it does impact how make decisions on daily level. The way to go about the ad account structure is keeping it as simple as possible, so it does not take you an hour to understand what needs to be done. What ads do you need to turn off and where can I scale the budget? Quite frankly, the businesses that had the most results were constantly testing ad account structures with the same ads. I get it, it's the easiest thing you can do. Tell yourself that I have tried to improve ad account performance. Sometimes it does improve the performance if you have many campaigns that need optimization. We love to simplify everything because it makes it easier to read the data and make decisions on data. Plus, the more data the campaign has on your ideal customer, the longer it runs, the better performance. Ad account structure. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate stuff. The more overcomplicated things you do, the more data you have and the more confused you'll be. 100% agree with the wizard of e-commerce. Not having clear KPI targets, ROAS is not main KPI that you need to optimize for. Well, I clicked on something. Most of the accounts that I saw didn't even have a clear CPA goal. So how can you determine whether or not something needs to be scaled if you are running around like a headless chicken? Not every campaign or product has the same CPA, specifically if you're selling different product categories with different price ranges. Set CPA targets per type of customer you acquire. If one campaign advertises a product with an average price of 100 and the other advertises a average price of 75, then the cost per purchase will be lower than the target for the 100 price per. Also, CPA changes depending on your audience. If ads are reaching medical audience, the CPA will be always higher. So here, what is he saying? A lot of people don't know when is the break-even point, right? A lot of people think, for example, that if their product costs $100, the break-even point will be at a cost per purchase of 50. However, in reality, it might be 35. So they'll end up losing a lot of money. And this is a basic marketing strategy that you need to implement if you want to be successful with Facebook ads. Set a clear target. Set how much can you really afford per purchase, right? This is very, very fundamental. Fundamental stuff. A lot of people don't talk about not sticking to a clear optimization plan. This is similar to my first point. If your ad account structure is a mess, your optimization plan and strategy are also a mess. It's not healthy to optimize the ad account every 6, 12, or 24 hours. You need to give things time. If you do optimization based on 24-hour window, you're making a lot of wrong decisions because you need more data to optimize. In the audits I have done, some businesses optimize accounts every few hours because they have a ton of campaigns. You can automate optimizations with automated rules based on clear CPA goal per campaign. These rules can tell you when to increase or turn off ads. We use automated rules to many accounts where we have figured out the KPIs. Meta has been up and down this year, so 24-hour optimization is out the window. When making decision, make them on a 5 to 7 day basis. Depend on your budget. If you're, let's say, under $100 per day, I would say wait even longer. Maybe 14 days will be the most reasonable for you. Have a clear ad account with clear targets that the campaigns need to achieve, and have a clear plan for when exactly you're going to optimize the account. Take your time making decision on a 7 day on 1 day basis. You can make decision on 7 day basis only if you're scaling like crazy. Then you need to be making decisions quickly. However, if you don't have a huge budget, maybe you should wait a little bit longer. Creative testing, something without what? I'm not sure if I get this right. We all know that creative testing is important. I lost it. This was my previous video. Okay, let's go back. I won't have time to edit the video, so thank you for sticking with me. As an example, we have been stagnant in sales for the past 3 months. By doing research, we found a new potential audience segment that we haven't targeted yet, and it looks like our competitors are also not targeting this audience. Let's create 4 new ad concepts around this one desire to test if our hypothesis is correct. If it is, then this could lead to a drastic increase in new customer revenue. You need to answer how many ad concepts and ad creatives are you're going to test. What data are we going to track? If you know what your product is not an impulse buy, then you might track the add to cart rate and whether there is an increase in interest. Before you test something, have a clear audience that you want to reach, clear desire that you want to target that audience, clear ad concepts with hypotheses on why would these ad concepts work, how many creatives for these tests are going to be created, what is the data point you're going to track. Suppose you have a team or you're good at building dedicated product landing pages. In that case, you can send the purchase traffic to the exact landing page so you can see website data on the audience, even buying behavior by looking at website visitor recordings. Not tracking marketing performing outside of Facebook Ads Manager. I cannot summarize the importance of looking at everything from a Niko's perspective. Here is a simple version of one of our tracking sheets. I won't click it because time is valuable. It's extremely valuable and I need to get this video done in 15 minutes. So I have never seen where our ads manager conversion numbers have the exact number of conversion on the website. The more you spend, the more significant the difference. If you are spending 100 a day, it's not a huge issue, but the difference sometimes can be pretty significant when you spend $2,000 to $10,000 per day. Tracking numbers outside of platforms also helps better decision making, both budget optimization, ad targeting. So I'm not sure what he's saying. Is he saying like that you should use Hyros or Google Analytics, maybe sheets or something? Let's see the sheet he's providing. So this is the data he's using. Ad spend, agency fee. All right, so a bunch of different things. All right. 6, no process. It all comes down to process. If you don't have clear process for anything that you do. So basically, what does this guy say? You just need to have structure in how you approach Facebook ads. If you're just throwing stuff, if you're testing different ad account structures, different creatives each and every day, and you don't know what you're tracking, things won't work for you. So those are some of the mistakes. Do I agree? Yeah, 100% agree. This guy also says, couldn't agree more with point number 5. Too often I work with companies, agencies that only look at platform data. Currently working with a business with a lot of physical stores where they import offline conversions back into the platform. And this is some ninja stuff they do. Hello, Wizard Yanis. Once again, thank you for the amazing content. It's a pleasure to read from someone who understands how everything works and is willing to share the knowledge. Basically, decent post, just fundamentals, basic stuff. If I can give you some advice, the more simpler you keep it, the better. If you can get away with only 2 campaigns, one warm campaign and one cold campaign, that would be ideal. Don't go and test like 100 different things at a time. For example, if your budget is small, probably you'll be able to test only 5 to 10 new creatives per month. You'll be able to test maybe a few account structures per month. But what you need to do in these days, you need to give Facebook ads a little bit more time. This is Niko. That was the video for today. If you want to help my channel grow, please subscribe. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye for now.